Hello? Four expenses that a man must absolutely avoid ever making in his life. Four expenses. The first expense that a man should seriously avoid, number one, is the expense of renting a hotel room. A man should avoid renting a hotel room circumstantially, situationally. That is to say, for a need, for something quick, he rents a room. It's very dangerous in his life because this expense could ruin his life. You must absolutely avoid entering a hotel room for situational reasons because simply you have something to do, something quick, you go there, it's not good. You should simply avoid this expense and instead use that money for food, clothes, and medicine. That is to say, unfortunately, while I was walking as I was going to visit my mother, I saw there are two rooms they call VIP. Old maid, 14,000 francs. A bundle is a quick. You have to avoid that. Beloved, if you avoid that expense, God will seriously bless you for it. The second expense you absolutely must avoid is the expense of buying beer. You have to avoid this expense at all costs because when you drink beer, you lose money that you could have used for school fees, that you could have used to buy medicine, that you could have used to have food at home. So you must avoid it at all costs because, as I told you last time, anyone who drinks beer, the angels will avoid him for 7 days. He will be without protection. He could even be exposed to illness, to liver surgery. In short, the expense of beer must absolutely be avoided. The third type of expense you must absolutely avoid. If you have a lot of means, you should also avoid spending on cigarettes. It is clearly written, smoking is forbidden. Smoking is harmful to your health. A man can never commit a sin against himself by smoking. So you must avoid that kind of expense. Spending money to buy cigarettes. The fourth expense you must absolutely avoid is spending on what is called capacity enhancement. Many men, when they reach 40 or 45 years old and become somewhat weak, try to enhance their capacity. Avoid that kind of expense. Capacity enhancement can be harmful to your health. So this expense is one you must absolutely avoid. Those are a few of the four expenses you should avoid at all costs. Next time I will tell you about other expenses you should avoid. Be blessed. Till next time.